Hey, Patricia, I can't believe you betrayed me. Sherry? What are you talking about? You traitor! I was wrong for even thinking that we were actually friends. What are you talking about? Not coming clean after being busted is the worst thing you could do about the situation right now. Don't you see? Wait a minute. Why are you so mad? I can't do anything about the situation if all you do is call me a traitor and yell at me for whatever I did. What do you mean you don't know? You left me behind and made a boyfriend. Why haven't I heard an apology from you yet? You traitor! Boyfriend? Yes, boyfriend. You didn't have a boyfriend during our last high school reunion, did you? We even promised each other that we would both dedicate our lives to work, even if everyone else were to get married. You were the only reason I was still enjoying these reunions, but you left me behind. You betrayed me. Sherry, please calm down. That was like 2 years ago. Don't calm down me. 2 years is basically 10 seconds when you think about it. This is what I call a while ago. I don't know about that. This is all because you betrayed your own friend. I didn't think you'd stoop this low. Shame on you. Please, calm down. I mean it. I only started dating because I found a great person by chance. This has absolutely nothing to do with me trying to betray you. But you have a boyfriend right now, and I don't. You made this reality, Patricia. Now I'm the only one in our whole high school class who doesn't have a boyfriend yet. How dare you make a laughing stock out of me? No one is laughing at you, Sherry. You need to take a deep breath and see what you're saying right now. You're panicking. Shut up! No one could calm down after finding out that their only friend betrays them. Certainly not me. I'm not going to calm down until I get back at you. You wait and see. Fate will punish you for stabbing someone's back like this. You better be prepared.
Hey Patricia, how are you? Is the wedding coming together fine? I hope Alex isn't making you make all the decisions and stuff.
Hey, Kevin. Long time no see. Yeah, he's actually been very supportive towards the decision making about the wedding.
Thank goodness. Hey, I actually texted you right now for a different reason. May I ask you a question about something right now? If you're busy, I'm totally fine getting back to you later.
I have a minute to spare. What could that question be?
Well, I got a follow request on my Instagram account from someone who claims to be your friend. They sent a message to me that says, "Could you tell me what Patricia's boyfriend's number is?" So I just wanted to make sure that she's actually your friend.
My friend wants to reach my boyfriend personally? Why would they want to do that?
Apparently they were planning to surprise you on your birthday, so they wanted some help from Alex. She said that she wants to make him appear out of nowhere and surprise her or something. So I told her to give me a moment to look for the number, but I got a bad feeling for some reason, so I wanted to see if she actually was your friend.
How did she know you know Alex's number?
She says that she saw that I was going to the same university as you on my profile. So you should know what her boyfriend's number is, right? Is what she said.
Doesn't all of that sound pretty suspicious to you? My birthday was a month ago, so the next one is like a year from now. And as you know, I had a big party with you and Alex and all of my other friends.
That was so much fun. I really can't wait for next year. But yeah, that's exactly why I decided to contact you right now. Whatever this person's plotting, they're horrible at it. She said her name was Sherry. Do you know anyone with that name by chance?
Sherry? Oh no. What should I do? I know that girl. She's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah, we're not friends or acquaintances or anything. I just know her from high school.
Then why would she be wanting to reach out to you right now?
Well, it's complicated, and a lot has happened between us in the last week. and now we're in a fight. Well, not really a fight. She just hates my guts. She claimed that I wasn't her friend anymore, so she probably wouldn't hesitate to do anything to me right now. Could you please just not tell her how to reach me or Alex? I mean, I think you're feeling the same thing, but all I see is a bad future if you end up telling her.
Alright, I'll make up some excuse not to tell her.
I know I'm asking for a lot right now, but could you possibly let some other people know about Sherry? So that they won't tell her my number? I have a feeling that she's going around asking other people too.
You're probably right about that. Alright, I'll be sure to let all our mutual friends know about this whole thing. Don't worry. Thank God I decided to ask you about this whole thing before telling her.
Thank you so much, and I'm sorry for dragging you in such a messy situation.
Don't worry about it.
I finally found your boyfriend. It took a while, but now I can finally reach him. I win. Sherry, you've been going around asking all of my friends for Alex's number, haven't you? I've had tons of my friends contact me about some weird girl contact them about my boyfriend's number. I was just curious about what kind of guy he was, that's all. I mean, he was the man that was worth betraying me for, so I figured that he was probably the most handsome guy around, so I wanted to take a peek for myself. And now you finally reached him, huh? I made sure to tell everyone not to tell you anything about him. Where on earth did you find that information? Don't underestimate me. I'm much more resilient than your average person. I searched from corner to corner on SNS, and I mean every single person who seemed like they could possibly be your boyfriend. Most of the guys wouldn't say anything to me, but I came down to one person on my own in the end. I have all the information I need now. Wait, so you have the contacts of my boyfriend now? Yep, it took me a while, but now that I know how to reach him, he's all mine. I DM'd him right away. And I'm sorry to tell you, but your boyfriend just bit right onto the bait that I set up for him. What? I guess I'm closer to his type. He's been bombarding me with messages like, "You're so adorable," and "When can I finally see you?" and all of that. Your boyfriend has a good taste in women. How dare you? I mean, the results could have been more predictable. The only reason I never had a boyfriend was because I decided not to spend my time for dating and spent more of my time for work. As you can see, I could make a boyfriend as soon as I tried. Wait a minute. Are you sure that account's my boyfriend? He doesn't have a single account on social media right now. So he was doing SNS without even telling you, huh? He was definitely waiting for some beautiful girl like me to reach out to him, so he could have some fun behind your back. He's probably bored of you already, looking for some newer and better girl. You're lying. He is not the type of person to do something like that to others. He's always been very loyal to me, and also his friends. You still think he loves you, huh? Well, I'm sorry, but he's all mine now. Seriously? I don't mean to brag, but he's looking very forward to leaving you to be with me. As proof, I'm about to go on a date with your little boyfriend later today. How does that make you feel? Are you jealous, Patricia? Date? Today? Yup, we're going to a sweet hotel by the beach. Why would he do that to me? Because he loves me more. Isn't it obvious? I mean, I suggested that we start off with dinner at a restaurant close by, but he wouldn't just listen, you know. So we ended up deciding to go to a sweet hotel by the beach. And that's today? Yup. Today's our first date, our first trip, and our first sleepover. By the way, we just arrived at a beach. We went to check in at the hotel earlier, but the room was absolutely fantastic. This is our first date, and he's already taking me to all of these nice places. Places that he would never take you in a million years. I guess guys don't really hesitate to spend any amount of money to earn the girl of their dreams. Hey, Sherry? Just asking to make sure, but you're really with my boyfriend right now, right? What kind of question is that? I mean, I guess that's what happens to a person when they just can't accept reality as it is. The reality of your own boyfriend throwing you away to take your best friend on a fancy trip. Sorry for being such an attractive girl, honey. You thought you could run away from me, but I caught up to you. Uh-huh. Sorry, but your boyfriend and me are having so much fun. I'm very confident that you're gonna be officially thrown away as soon as we get back. So try to mentally prepare for that, okay? Everyone I'm with right now is laughing their butts off at you right now. Huh? What do you mean? You don't have to be apologizing to me. Because you've done literally no damage to my life. What are you trying to say? What do you mean everyone's laughing their butts off? Who's everyone anyways? All of the people who are attending my wedding right now, Sherry. Everyone here to celebrate me and Alex getting married, including Alex, my husband. Everyone from me and my husband to all of our friends are laughing at you right now. Wedding? What do you mean wedding? The wedding between you and your boyfriend that I'm with right now? Let me ask you one more time. Who are you on that trip right now? Because my boyfriend who you claim to be with right now is standing right next to me in his amazing tuxedo at this moment. You're lying, because I'm with him right now. I'm on a trip with him near the beach. I told you. I'm telling the truth. It's not a lie. You can argue as much as you want, but I'm with the man himself right now, so there's no better evidence, don't you think? Maybe his twin. Yeah, he probably has a twin, doesn't he? And he sent his twin to take his place in a marriage while he himself comes on a trip with me. That's what happened. He's an only child, Sherry. What? Then who the hell is the guy next to me right now? If he's not your boyfriend, then who is he? Why are you asking me? He's right next to you, so you can ask him, who are you? Then you can have an answer right away. I can't ask him. How am I supposed to ask him when I can't speak any Chinese? I don't even know how to count in his language, for God's sake. Your boyfriend's Chinese, right? I mean, he looks like he has some type of European blood in him too, but he doesn't speak any English at all. He keeps talking to me in perfect Chinese, but I don't understand a thing, so we've been communicating in the few English words he knows. What? My boyfriend's completely American. What do you mean he's American? Wait, so you're on a trip with a Chinese guy whom you thought was my boyfriend, who actually turned out to be a complete stranger to all of us, correct? Tell everyone to stop laughing! His profile picture on social media just looks like your boyfriend. Anyone would have mistaken him for your boyfriend. If anything, it's just weird that your boyfriend isn't related to this guy in some way. They look literally identical. Whatever. Maybe it's my boyfriend's doppelganger or something. Anyways, how did you even manage to get to the point of going on a trip with him when you were never sure of who he was and couldn't even communicate properly with him? Because, I just translated all of his DMs with a translation app. And isn't that hard to figure out what he's trying to say with gestures and facial expressions and stuff? And he knows the words like cute and beautiful and stuff like that. Well, you have fun with that Chinese guy that looks identical to my husband, alright? The two of us will get going now, since we have a wedding to carry out. You're just going to leave me with this guy? Bye-bye. Let's both wish each other a fun day, you know? One that'll last us a lifetime.
Hey Patricia, thanks for inviting me to your wedding. It was the best one I've ever been to by far. I had an amazing day thanks to you two.
Yeah, the surprise we had at the beginning made it even better.
About that, I was finally able to find out about that whole thing. You know, the Chinese guy who apparently looked just like Alex. I think he's the study abroad student that came to our university pretty often.
Wait, really? So does that mean you and Alex actually knew him well?
You could say that. He was a really nice guy, and even our professors really liked him. So they'd often invite him over to our classes and stuff, and that's how we got to know him. And on top of that, he actually looks really, really similar to Alex. So yeah, that's the guy who Sherry was talking about.
Does the Chinese exchange student really look like Alex though? Because I still can't believe Sherry got him mixed up with the Chinese person.
To be completely honest with you, they look like they're identical twins or something.
Twins?
It's not just their faces. They're similar in height and their bone structures are identical too, so you probably couldn't tell which one's which just by seeing them from behind. So, back when we were in uni, me and Alex would style the Chinese guy's hair so it would look like him. We also gave him some clothes that were the same ones that Alex had one time. He seemed really happy about the clothes and hair.
And he looked identical to Alex during that occasion, huh?
Exactly. So I searched the exchange student's name up and looked at his profile. He made his profile picture the one that we took that day, where he had the same hair and clothes as Alex.
Wow, what a coincidence.
Yeah, so there's nothing wrong with Sherry taking him as Alex after all. And he was also visiting the US right now, so one miracle led to another, I guess. He works at a Chinese company right now, but they sent him over to an office located in the US.
So after all of those miracles, Sherry ended up going on a trip with that guy, thinking she was able to steal my boyfriend from me, huh? Dang. I guess the myth that three people who look identical to each other exist on this planet might be true.
I guess so. Well, that's what happened, so you have nothing to be concerned about, alright? Alex didn't face his doppelganger after all.
Thank you so much for everything. From dealing with her in the first place to finding out what this was all about. I don't know how I would have dealt with this situation without you. Patricia! Help! I need you to lend me some money. Like, right now. I don't care whether it's yours or your husband's. I just need some money. Please! This is an emergency. Please just answer. What do you need now? And don't use the word emergency so lightly. Well, you know how I came to the suite with the Chinese guy who I thought was your boyfriend? Well, I got him to clarify that he wasn't actually Alex after all. But I couldn't just leave because it was already late and I couldn't get a ticket to head back home. So I stayed at the hotel for the night with a lookalike. That's great. You know, maybe this could be a once-in-a-lifetime type of encounter. You two could be meant to be. Not so much. I just stayed for the night because there wasn't really any way for me to get back home. I didn't even want to stay with that guy, but I was asked to pay $15,000 during my checkout this morning. $15,000? Why on earth would you be charged with $15,000? Did you break something really valuable in a room or something? I would never do such a thing. All I did was stay the night at the hotel that the lookalike took me to. That's all. But it turns out that the room we stayed cost $15,000 a night. What kind of hotel costs $15,000 a night? Is it a 5-star hotel or what? That's like the same rates as hotels in Dubai or something. I don't fucking know. He made a reservation on his own without discussing anything with me. And I got a worker at the hotel who speaks Chinese to translate our conversation for me. Apparently, he's saying that I promised him that I would make the payment for him, and that I told him I can make any reservation I wanted to make during our call. He thinks that I said he doesn't have to worry about the payment because I have everything handled, and he keeps blaming me for everything. Oh my. But I didn't even say a single one of those phrases. We only discussed that we would go to the beach and stay at a hotel nearby. I mean, you said you were able to tell that he was trying to say, but looks like you were off by a few miles. Oh, shut up. So I've been trying to convince him for hours now, repeating the line, I never said I would pay for anything, over and over and over again. But he started to get really mad about this misunderstanding, and now the worker is sympathizing for him, and the two of them are trying to get me to pay for the whole thing. And now they're threatening me to call the police if I don't make the payment immediately. I mean, the worker doesn't care a single bit about your misunderstanding behind saying yes to the payment. I probably wouldn't either if I was the worker. Patricia, what should I do? I don't have that kind of money. They're going to call the cops on me at any moment. I mean, you guys already stayed there for a night, so I don't think there's another way out. Just pay the money. I'm sure they'll let you walk over to the ATM to get some money. I don't have the money in my bank account either. I don't have the money, period. I've been going to some matchmaking parties lately. Some of my savings have been going low. I don't even have 10,000 right now. Oh no, that's a pity. Huh? Yeah, that's why I'm kindly asking you to please lend me money. I'll pay you back no matter what. Please. You and your husband are both working, aren't you? Yes, we are. And we've been saving up so that we can have a child whenever we want. And I'm very sure that our cause is far more important than your $15,000 stay at the hotel that you can't afford, okay? So I'm not lending you a penny. Bye. Please. You know, I would have at least considered if you were simply nicer. What do you mean? I've been the kindest soul to you since the moment we met each other. Seriously? You didn't succeed, but you still tried to take my boyfriend away from me and onto an affair trip to a beachside resort. Who in their right mind would consider someone like that a nice person? Wait, I can't explain. Let's hear it then. Exactly. You were never my friend, but you're definitely not anyone I'd even want anything to do with anymore. You said that to me a few weeks ago, by the way. No, wait, please, I didn't mean what I said. We're not friends, and you're nothing to me. So please quit asking me for help, because you won't get it. I'll be blocking you from now on, so you won't hear from me ever again. Wait, look, I'll apologize for everything I've said or done to you. I'm sorry. I was just jealous of you finding a boyfriend when I was never able to find someone. I sincerely apologize, so please, as a friend, help me out. Nope. Please don't leave me like this. Bye-bye. I'm a bit tired from having a blast at my wedding yesterday, so I'll be blocking you and going to bed. Right next to the man of my dreams. Good luck paying those bills and without going bankrupt. If not, I'm sure the cops won't be happy. Later on, I heard that Sherry rushed over to a nearby ATM and loaned a few $1,000s and paid for the fees. Apparently, she tried to convince the Chinese lookalike to pay half of the bill. But Alex called him right as she was trying to convince him, explaining the whole plot behind her approaching him and coming onto this trip with him. After all that, all the exchange student would say was, "How dare you drag me onto your filthy plan?" From what I could hear over the phone. The enraged Chinese guy went home after that, and blocked Sherry on everything as well. After a short while, this whole incident was known by every single person in our whole high school reunion, and no one dares to try contact crazy Sherry. Apparently, she would go around treating other people in a crappy way too, like bringing used women's clothes as a gift for a friend's baby shower, or talking horribly about the friend's husband behind her back. Now, she truly has nothing, and no one.
Thank you for watching till the end. If you felt good about this video, like the video. If you didn't like it, let me know why in the comments. Subscribe too. Your likes and subs lead to our motivation. We have so many videos on our channel as well, so go ahead and take a look. See you in the next video.